reality.
You recall the last memory also.
Last time we discussed about real existence, and we saw that God alone exists. There is nothing but God everywhere. So, real love is nothing but the love for this infinity, which arouses an intense desire to go, feel, and become one with this truth. This is what real love is. We'll be just summarizing a few points of two discourses. One is on new humanity, which speaks a lot about love, and the second is on love itself. So we begin with a basic understanding of what it is. First of all, let me say that love needs to be experienced, not understood. But anyway, so love and life are inseparable. Where there is love, there is life. And ultimately, consciousness tries to burst out of its limitations and experience that which it is not, it thinks it is not. Last week we saw that the self goes on expanding itself to conquer the not-self. So it is love that makes the self dual. So examples can be law of gravitation, then cohesive and adhesive forces in matter, in magnet attracting iron or anything. But these are of the lowest form. Even in the animal world, we have love that is experienced as conscious impulses to surrounding objects. For example, we love when a tiger seeks to devour the deer, he is in fact in love with the deer. So that this is the sort of love that exists in the animal world. And human love, although it is continuous with the animal forms of love, but still it has few more variations. And human love is of three types mainly. One in which it is detached from reason, wherein whatever is spoken by reason, human love is just regarded as another domain altogether. And the second is where it is mixed up with reason. The mind is in a state of confusion, where it cannot logically correlate to the feelings of love. And the third one is the most advanced one, and which Don Stevens himself spoke in the discourses, that Baba himself told him that you are the perfect balance between mind and head, between mind and heart. So this is the form where the reason and love coexist in a harmonized whole. This is where there is no doubt regarding the existence of reason and love together. So that is what was said in the discourse on love. Now let us move on to what was said in New Humanity. In New Humanity it was said that there will come into existence human beings who will be driven solely by divine love, which will be experienced everywhere. So there will be no question of doing harm to others and all these things. But for this kind of love to exist, first thing that we should know is that it should be untrammeled and unrestricted. It should be all-pervading. You can't restrict your love to specific persons or specific objects. Then such kind of love is very difficult to be brought about by a person himself. It needs the intervention of a perfect master, and it leads to the love that we spoke about, infinite love everywhere. And finally, love should arise spontaneously from within, cannot be forced, like Jesus said. And it can be awakened through love itself. One example that I can remember of was Sam Caravalla told me that animals taught him how to what real love is. So this love flows from the animals to him. It can be awakened through love itself. Love can be awakened. And those who do not have it, catch it from those that do. Very beautiful words from love.
So those who do not have love, has become those who have love.
Yeah.
Very nice.
So whenever we see there is an absence of love,
Contagious.
so we should spread this love and kindness everywhere we see. That will be our motto, where this new humanity and community. And the recipients of love cannot accept it without a response. So one example was,
If you love someone,
yeah,
he cannot just keep quiet. He also has to reciprocate
yes.
the response. How that love?
So one example that I can think of is, I just carried my cat one day. No other cat had ever licked me, but this cat started licking me. This happened after we came back from Hyderabad, the first time we went. It was a really good example of this kind of thing.
He had a cat. Hold on.
So we went to Hyderabad. The cat was locked up in the balcony. So it was a bit worried, quite obvious. But when we came back, I was just caressing the cat and he started licking my hand. So no other cat had ever licked me, but it was reciprocating the love that I gave it to me. So this is, we should not accept it without a response, which is the true nature of love. I think we can end today's discussion.
So,
Fantastic.
very good. Just to summarize what he said so far, the seven realities what Baba has said about. That is the very first thing in the Baba's discourses. If you open Baba's discourses, the very first thing is the seven realities. It's very important to understand what he means by that. See, he says, I do not give any importance. Baba doesn't give any importance to rites, rituals, ceremonies, all those things. He says, I don't give any importance. But to the importance he gives to the understanding of the seven realities. He says, you understand the seven realities. That is more than enough. I don't give importance to any of the rites, rituals, ceremonies, nothing. But if you understand the meaning of the seven realities, that is good enough. See, putting into practice is secondary. That will come naturally afterwards. But first you understand what it is. So what he is trying to make us understand is the seven realities. Number one is the real existence. Lastly he talked about. The real existence is nothing but whatever exists in the world is God. If at all there is something existing, that is nothing but God existing. That's the meaning. We must understand that. Whether it is an image, inanimate object, is something is existing, God is existing. That is the meaning. Number two, the love. What did you say about the love?
Love is everywhere, wherever there is life, there is love. And love is something which...
This love is, Baba says, this love is the love for that God. That is the real love. The real love, what he talks about, number two, is the love for that God. When you have the real love for that God, that arouses intense longing to become one with Him. So you have to develop that love to that extent. That is the real love.
Without that much,
Good.